All right, so this one is not a Frisk film, but it's masking tape, as you can see. I think you can see. I have a photo of this somewhere, the way it was before I did this masking and spraying. I might put a compare, but right now I'm just going to peel it off, all right? So here we go. Gotta maybe collect this stuff somewhere where it doesn't get all funkified. I use very little on the edges, up top. Very little spray got up top. But some did, because I really liked the way this painting was going, especially in this upper right portion. I didn't want to change anything, and I pretty much have preserved that. But we do a little cut in here and there, and we'll see what happens. I'm pretty excited about this. This painting is working really well, and it has a partner painting which is the same size but different orientation. Yeah, this is really going to be cool. I guess I'll come in for a close-up when I'm done peeling everything off. I got a little lightning bolt there. I should put my glasses on. Yeah, I think I'll do that. And so I don't miss any. See, that happens sometimes when I do all this, what's it called, masking tape business. I get down to little pieces and then I kind of leave some of them. I just never see them and they stay there. And then maybe the next time I come in and do a mask, that's when I find them and I peel them off. And it really doesn't matter because this is on a piece of, thin plywood, 2 panels. There's a seam right across, so it's 2 pieces. And, I'm not too precious with this. Like I put the masking tape straight on here and then I cut it right onto the thing. It's not like the Frisk, which is cut before I put it on. This is gonna take a minute, but I guess that'll be fun to kind of slowly reveal what the spray has done, what the masking and spray have done. And I like how these green and yellows are mixing up here. Little tiny pieces I have on here. Still a little wet, so I get a little tacky on my fingers, and guess who doesn't care? This guy does not really care about anything. Ever. And I don't know. I care a lot. Of course I care, but certain things I don't care about. Such as being neat sometimes. Neat with my art. So the masking is working. That worked out rather well. Here comes a big slab. And here comes an even bigger one. Oh, crispy. This is getting nutty. In the place. Takes a while, man. You sit around and you strategize on what masking you're going to do. And then as you can see here, it says green, yellow, white, like I strategized beforehand where I'm going to spray certain colors and how the masking relates to the previous paint that was there before. Some of it doesn't really make much of a difference like that because I sprayed red over an area that might have been red already or pink. So there wasn't too much difference there. See, there's some pink and the red is over it. And let's see. This is really fun. Here comes the face. Getting to it. We're getting to the meat and potatoes of this type thing. And I don't know what else to say. Talk about what the heck this is. I guess you consider what I do abstract painting. Heavily influenced by graffiti. I am a graffiti writer. I write graffiti. I have written graffiti since like 1993. That's in New York. If you really want to go back to my days in like 8th grade, I used to write graffiti in like 1983. ninth grade in 85, whatever. Here we go. So I often try to, I don't know, I have often tried to separate what the two things, the graffiti from the, studio art painting stuff. But this one is just embracing the graffiti and merging the two and really not worrying about it one bit and, absolutely celebrating it, enjoying it. And that's another thing I've done with all of my work is to combine them. Why have two separate things? Why do I need to segregate my work? There is no reason. The only reason was, I don't know, maybe I'm trying to, or I was trying to worry about who I'm appealing to in a gallery art crowd and then a graffiti crowd, and who cares about differentiating them because graffiti is what my art's all about. So you can see that is what I wanted to preserve, and I did preserve. And very nice, of course, except for these little thin lines that go across that I think will add a nice accent. And here comes the Om symbol. Very nice, very happy about that. It is the only painting right now that has the Om symbol, and it'll probably show up in other work. I am a very much feeling Om. So we're getting there. It's a slow process. See, this I started out, was the first spot I hit, was this black. And really what I did was I covered the black with purple. So it looks more like a dark purple than black, which is fine. I didn't want the black to be too dominant, so I did that first. And as I sprayed over, the other colors could, I'm not inhaling this fucking paint. The other colors could mute the intensity of the black by being slightly over it. This is really coming out cool. This is coming out nice. Very randomness. Spray, masking, it's all very random, but it's a controlled random. Obviously, I've explained how, and that's a good thing. Got these little chunks, little small little pieces around. See, I might miss some of these, and that's fine. It's a good thing about me, not really caring about stuff. This is really looking crazy. So now I'm going to take a real close look in. Is that one there? And sometimes you just start chipping chunks of paint off because I've dug into this thing with an X-Acto, and I can literally just pick off a layer of paint if I'm not careful, thinking it's a layer of masking tape. So here's we get into some nitty gritty type stuff. Little itty bitty thingy wingies. So yeah, here it comes. You got to see the peeling off process. I hope it was as fun for you as it was for me. And the nose, that's not tape. Go. So now we're starting to see the plan, the objective. This is a big right there. I put that yellow in there. I should have done one for each of them, but I didn't. It's all right. There goes the old Joni from freaking like 1993. I protected the stars. Here's a star right here that I protected. Let's see, and I only sprayed over it with white and yellow anyway. So it wasn't gonna get damaged much. That's cool though, what happened there. Goes some Joni underneath. Yeah, here's another head over here. I really didn't spray too much over here, so you get this light kind of haze, you know, like that. It's very like transparent or translucent because of the thinness of the spray. I'm not, obviously, I'm up close to it, so I'm not getting the effect of what it would really look like from a normal viewing distance. But I have a feeling I'm going to be happy when I step back. Just focusing in. See, here goes, I cut around this. You see the face, the Joni face is repeated, as you can see. And here it says a tribute to my boy, Tim Vega, who is no longer with us in body. And I put a shadow around it. I definitely wanted to keep that, did not want to lose that. He was a good artist, great artist, amazing dude. I don't need to tell you, but he did the Blues Traveler stuff. He was a graffiti writer, just general, really good artist. And I used to hang with him when he lived down on Ludlow Street near my boy Danny back in like the early mid-90s. It was quite a scene back then. It was quite a scene, that Lower East Side scene. All of us, wherever we all came from. And I just found out my boy Jamalski, shout out to Jamalski. Jamalski knew Tim Vega. And I didn't know Jamalski. Jamalski was a rapper, a star that I loved. And I only saw him at concerts. And I did not know him. Now I do know him because a friend of mine, Richie Mo, he met him online and I became friends with him. I went to go visit him. And we've been trying to hook up again lately, but we talked, and he's telling me about Tim Vega. And I'm all like, I know Tim Vega, are you kidding me? It was pretty cool, man. I think that means that Tim lived uptown, where Jamalski grew up, in the Upper West Side in the hundreds, top of the park there. Well, there it is. Let me step back and take a look. Yeah, pretty ghostly. So now, I see a couple more. Now, what I'll do is I will just come in. I don't know exactly where, because these are better when the spray and stencilage are highlighted. Like that's the focus of it. And like you can see underneath, like here and here, I did a lot of brush work. And that's cool because I do want to mix them. But I don't want the brush work to be like the boom. I want this to be the boom, the finished, the spray, because it looks cooler. So this is looking pretty darn good. All right. There is the video. It's ghostly. That Joni face is like ghostly in the work. It appears 1, 2, 3, 4 times. There's probably another one that's even hidden. So anyway, that's it. Hope you enjoyed.